Welcome everyone to the lecture. This session is all about Arman backups. Okay, so today what we are going to do, we have already, the server is on and we have already connected to the server. So today we will complete all the Arman backups. What are the different kinds of backups and different type of backups that we take in Arman? And then we will slowly look into the restores and recovery scenarios. Okay, so today we will complete all kind of backups. How many type of how many backups we can take using Rman. Okay, all backups. First, let me log into the database. Okay, not specified in CSCI. Sorry. So let me start the database first. And once the backups are completed, what we will do what we will do is we will, after the backups topics is completed, next we'll go to the database upgrade from one version to another version. And after the database upgrade, what we will do is like we will start working on database migrations. I'll show you. I think like you people are already familiar with database migrations now. I think so, because I have shown you all the real-time database migrations, right? Whatever I was doing in my office, I showed you all this real-time database migration. So you people are good at database migration steps. I mean, at least you got an understanding how to migrate a database from one server to another server with the help of Rman. So you people have a good understanding. Yes or no? Everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Two answers. Three answers.
Yes, sir. No.
Okay, 4, 5. So it means 5 people are listening and remaining people are sleeping. So let me remove them.
No,
from the
Kumar.
session.
No, Anna.
Fine. Great. So yeah, so that is how we do a database migration. Okay, this the same steps that we do here also. So I'll show you that database migration, cloning, patching, upgrades. Okay, these are all the next sessions, which are going to be very interesting and real time sessions. Okay, those are going to be real time sessions which you people will perform live in front of me. Okay, so let's complete the database backups today. So Oracle home DBS. On DBS bin, we have to go to bin / Arman target /. Okay, so the database is on now. So first what I will do is I will show you different kinds of backups today. I'll show you different kind of backups, means different kind of commands. What are the commands? Okay, first to take what is a database? Can you people tell me what is database?
Database is a combination of
CRD
files.
Yeah, database is a combination of CRD files, right? CRD files. Next, if I have to take a database backup, now what I will do, I will to take a database backup, to take a full database backup. The command is
Connect to Rman.
Yeah, I have already connected to Arman. The command to take a full database backup is backup database. That's it. Okay. The command to take full database backup is, everyone repeat with me. The command to take full database backup. Yeah, full database backup is backup database. Backup database. Okay, fine. Okay. Now, this is to take a database backup. Okay, this is to take a database backup in which what are included in this backup. If I take this database backup, what files are included in the database backup?
CRD.
CRD files.
CRD files.
Yeah, CRD files will be included, right? Next, I want to take database. I want to take database backup. Plus archive log also. Plus archive log. Now, what is the command? What is the command? What is the command to take full database backup plus archive log also? Archive log backup also should be taken along with full database backup. Arman full database backup along with full database backup. Archive log backup should also be taken. 1 second. Some few people raised their hands. Yeah, Balraj.
Backup database plus archive log.
Yes, exactly. backup database plus archive log. Simple. This is the command. Now, next, I want to take only control file backup. Only control file backup. What is the command to take only control file backup?
Backup control file.
Okay, let me give that. Backup control file. What? It is wrong, right? Backup control file is wrong. Okay.
Database control file.
Backup database control file. Huh? No, that is wrong. Backup current control file. What is the command?
Backup current
Everyone
control file.
repeat. Everyone repeat. These are all interview questions. People will ask. People will ask, like, you know. People will ask, you know. Did you ever take a control file backup? If you say no, you are gone. Simple. At least at any point of time, we will definitely take a control file backup. Okay. The command to take a control file backup is, please repeat, everyone.
Backup current control file.
Backup current control file.
Okay. Out of CRD, the C backup is completed now. See how to take C. CRD means database only, right? CRD means database. So out of C, I told how to take C. Okay. Now R is also completed. How? How means redo logs. After the data going into the redo logs, where it will go? The data will go from redo logs. Where it will go? From redo logs, where it will go? Yeah.
Archive log.
Obviously archive. So I want to take only archive log. Only archive log. Only archive log backup. I want to take only archive log backup. What is the command?
Database archive log.
No, backup archive log all. Backup archive log
All.
This is the command. Backup archive log all. This is the command. Okay. You see, the backup is happening. How many archive logs? Starting from 1 till 63. And the sequence is 74. Log sequence is 74, starting from 12. Why it is showing 12? Because we have enabled the archive log when the sequence was 12. When the sequence was 12, we have enabled the archive log. Understood what I'm talking?
Yes,
When the log sequence, I'm talking about redo log sequence was 12, we have enabled the archive log. That's why it has started taking from sequence 12. From sequence 12, we have the archive logs, and the archive logs are getting backed up now. Right? Done. This is the command. Now, how to take data file backup? How to take only specific data file backup? Only data file backup.
Backup data file.
Your voice is breaking up, Shravani. Okay. Backup. Yeah, backup. Data file. Backup. No. Backup data file, single quote, path. You have to give the path. /prod /db name. Okay, /db name. In our case, it is ICICI. Okay, Aura data. And which data file you want to back up? That file name you have to give. Okay, if it is let's say if it is abc data 01.dbf, you want to take the backup of this data file, so give like this. Or you can also give one more, or you can also give in a different way also, like backup data file. Every data file will have a number. If you know the data file number, you can give the data file number also. If the data file number is 6, then you can give backup data file number 6. If this data file number is 7, you can give data file number 7. If the data file number is 8, you can give data file number 8, like that. Okay.
Sorry to interrupt, Kumar. How to find out the backup
Exactly.
file?
Next that only I will tell. Backup data file number. How to find out the data file number is, this backup has to complete. Then only I can tell. It is still taking. So these many archives, right? The archive logs are very huge in number. So it is taking long time to complete one archive log backup. I mean, All these archaeolog backup. Where is this backups getting now? My question to you people, please raise your hand, then only I will ask. Okay, I'm muting everyone. I'm muting everyone. Okay, I'm muting everyone. Now, yeah, backup completed. But now backup completed. Arman backup, sorry, archaeologs backup completed. Where, in which location these backups are sitting? In which location these backups are sitting? Can anyone tell me?
Default
we have to
location.
give the
if
backup
you are not-
location.
you are not
Sorry?
providing.
We have to give
Default
the backup.
location.
No, 1 second. I'll call. Raise your hand. I'll call. Satish.
Yeah, Anna.
Where are these backups going and sitting? Next people get ready. You can raise your hands right now. If this guy is not answering correctly, then I'll ask you people.
We have to give a path where the data backup needs to be stored.
Yeah, we have. Okay, fine. Okay, logical question, logical answer. Okay. Yeah, we have to give a path. No, that's okay. I'm asking you the entire command. If you people remember the command or not. Okay, we have to give the location. Fine, that's okay. Okay, who is going to tell next? Dingana?
Yes, Kumar.
Yeah, tell me, where is this backups going and sitting?
Prod ICICI Arman.
Yeah, exactly. Because we have created yesterday, if you people remember, we have created prod ICICI Arman. This directory we have created. We have created this directory prod ICICI Arman, and if you say show all, I have configured that parameter. I've configured the parameter. Configure channel device type disk format, and from now on, you give any command, you take any backup, automatically the backup has to go and sit in this location. That is what I told Arman. So whatever backup you take, it will go and sit in this location, prod ICICI Arman. Okay, so that is why it is going and sitting in prod ICICI Arman. And now I'll tell you. Yesterday, a lot of people like ask me, sir, what is this percentage D? What is percentage S? Okay, what is percentage D and what is percentage S? Should I tell the answer now? Everyone are eagerly waiting to know the answer, right? Should I tell? Yes or no?
Yes. Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes, sir.
right. Okay. What is this percentage D and percentage S means? I am giving a format. See, I want my backups to be stored in a format, in such a format. Listen carefully. No unmuting. Okay. So listen carefully. Okay. So I want my databases. To be stored in such a format that I'm able to understand which backup is in which backup piece. Every backup is going and sitting in a piece, right? So I want to understand which backup is going and sitting in which backup piece. So to understand, to easily understand, I am giving one format so that my database backups will be stored in this format, so that I am easy to, it will be easy for me to understand. That is why I'm giving percentage D, percentage S. And now, if you people want to understand more depth, what is the format? What is the format of archive logs? What is the format, or what is the extension of archive logs? What is the extension of archive logs?
.arc.
Sorry?
.arc.
Exactly, correct. .arc. So whenever you see in a database, for example, in a database, you see a file called, you see a file ending with .arc. So what do you understand by that? It is an archive log file. Yes or no?
Yes.
Everyone.
Yes.
I mean, sleeping people also wake up and answer. Okay. So now in a database, you are able to see a file ending with extension .dbf. Then what is that file?
It's a database file.
Data file, obviously. Now there is a file which is ending with .log. Then what is the file? Obviously, read log file. Now in a database, there is a file which is ending with .ctl. Then what is the file?
Control file.
Simple. Okay. Then in a database, there is a file that is ending with .ora. Then what is that file?
Configuration file.
Simple.
Ora file.
P file or SP file. So now see how good you are answering. In the same way, I have to understand, by looking at the file, I have to understand, hey, this is Arman backup. Hey, this is Arman backup, man. I have to understand. So to understand, I'm giving one format. What is the format is? %D database name, %S sequence. Understood? %D, it has to store with the database name and sequence. %D is the database name, %S is the sequence. So if you see how many backups till now I have taken in a database, how many backups till now I have taken, I can go to this location and see. Till now I have taken 5 backups. 3, 4, 5, 3, 5. Okay, 3 and 5. Sorry.
Sequence numbers.
Sorry.
3 and 5 are the sequence numbers as.
Yeah, these are the sequence. These are the sequence which is actually going. Okay, and the control file is automatically it is getting backed up. Control file automatically is getting backed up. For every backup, control file is getting backed up. You see, for every backup, control file is getting backed up. You see that, right? So I'll show you that. Wait. See, what is the command that I have given? Everyone, please read this command. What is the command that I have given?
Backup
Backup
Backup RV log.
Backup archive log all. So what backup it has to take?
archive log backup.
Archive log.
It has to take only archive log backup. Yes or no?
Yes.
But we have kept control file auto backup on. Yes or no?
Yes.
So what it is doing is it is taking archive log backup, and again at the end it is including control file also. It is including control file automatic backup. Understood what I am talking?
Yes. Understood, Anna.
I actually told to take only archive log backup. I actually told Arman to take only archive log backup. After taking archive log backup, again it is taking control file backup also. It is including control file also. Automatically it is including control file and SP file in the automatic backup. Understood?
Yes. Sir.
Okay, now the sequence number. Coming to the sequence number. How to check what is the sequence number? Not sequence number, the data file number. Data file number. $data file. $data file. This is the file number. Select file number, comma, name from $data file. This is how we are able to find the data file number. Okay. Set lines 333, pages 200. Okay, now Srikanth, for your question, this is the answer. Okay, select what? Select file number, comma, name from $data file. It gives you the output. What output? File number 1, system01.dbf. File number 2, sysop01.dbf. File number 3, undo tbs 01.dbf. File number 4, user 01.dbf. File number 5, system02.dbf. File number 6, this, 7, this, 8, this. So you can check. Now, for example, I want to take data file number 10, only backup of data file number 10. So what I will do, I'll connect to Arman. I'll connect to Arman and give backup data file number 10. Understand? I am not giving the entire location here. I know which data file is which number. I know which data file is which number. Instead, I can give like this also. Backup data file name. I can give like this, or now I know the number of the data file, right? I can also give backup data file number 10. It started taking the data file. See, which data file it has taken the backup? 10. What is the name? ABC data 02.dbf. Obviously 10. 10. What is 10? ABC data 02.dbf. Simple. So to take Arman, backup of data file, only specific data file. So what you need to do? You need to check first. What you need to do is you need to first check what are the files. Okay. First check what are the files in SQL, and then you can go with either full location or data file number, and you can take a data file backup. Okay. So what are completed now? We have completed to take C, we have completed to take R, we have completed taking D data files individually. We have taken individual control file. We have taken individual redo log file, means archive logs. We have taken individual data file. We have seen how to take individually. Now we will go with full database backup. Now we will go with full database backup. How to take full database backup? Backup database plus archive log. This is a full database backup. Okay, this is the command. Backup database plus archive log. It will take. See, it is taking full database backup. All data files. See, you can see the data file numbers also. Data file number 851. 1 means system01.dbf, 2 sysox, 3 undo, 4. Now it has started. It started taking data file backup. Why it has skipped? Can anyone tell me? This is how intelligent, very intelligent. Arman is very intelligent. Why it is skipping archive log backups? Why it is not taking archive log backup? I have given a command called backup database plus archive log. It skipped actually. It skipped the archive log backup and it is taking only full CRD files. Why it has skipped the archive log backup? Can anyone tell me?
Already we take the archive log backup. That's why they skip.
Yeah, correct. Archive log backup is already taken. But how Arman know that it has already taken an archive log backup and you have to skip? How Arman know?
So it will back up and change the
Perfect.
track.
Dingana, correct answer. Yeah, that is why we use optimization on. Understood? Why optimization on? Okay, sleeping people. Please answer.
Yes,
Sleeping
understood.
people. Okay, wait.
Server.
What I'll do is I'll check whoever is not answering, and I will remove them from the meeting. Okay, then they'll come to know to answer. Okay, so that is the beauty of optimization. So first of all, did everyone understood what is my question? I have given backup database plus archive log. I have given a command called backup database plus archive log, which means Arman has to take database backup plus archive log backup also. But it is skipping the archive log backup. It is skipping the archive log backup, and it has only taken data files backup. It has only taken data files backup, but it has only taken data file. Till here I will explain you. Then I will tell you what is the importance. It has taken only the data files backup or CRD files. CRD files backup it has taken. Control file, redo log file, and data files. It has taken only the CRD files and it has skipped the archive log file backup. Why? Because Arman already know that there is already one full archive log backup is already there. So I don't have to take archive log backup again. I can skip the archive log backup and I can only take the CRD files backup. I can take only the CRD files backup. I can skip. So my question is now how Arman knows that there is already archive log backup exists and I can skip the archive log backup now. I can take only the remaining backup. How Arman will know?
Because when we are
Optimization on.
optimization
on.
That is why we have kept optimization on. And there is one more importance also. There is one more importance also of optimization on. I'll tell you now. This will be very interesting. This will be very interesting. Optimization on. This will be very interesting. Okay. Till now you understand. This will help you. Optimization will help you. Like already the backup exists, and then it will take the reference. Basically, it will take the reference of previous backups, and then it will take only the backups which are not taken. So it is taking a full database backup. That's okay. Full database backup. That's okay. Fine. Don't worry about the optimization at this part. Optimization helps more better way. What is the more better way? Now I'll explain you what is the more better way. Forget that it is skipping and everything. Forget about the skipping part and everything. Optimization has to help in more better way. In more better way. How it has to help us is, listen very carefully. Listen very carefully. I have given this command. At what time? At 4:45 p.m. at 4:45 p.m. What is the command that I have given? Please, everyone, read what is the command that I have given.
Backup database.
Yes, archive log 4:45 p.m.
So at 4:45 p.m. I have given the command backup database plus archive log. Okay, very good. You have given at 4:45, correct. At 4:45 when I gave the at 4:45 when I gave this command. Okay, when at 4:45 when I gave this command, how many archives are there? How many archives are there? Archives are 74. How many archives are there?
74.
74 archives. So now my question is, how many archives should be involved in backup? This is my question. Remember, I mean, this is very, 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 very important actually for a DBA. Okay. Now this is my question. Can anyone answer? At 4:45, I see 74 archives in database. In my database, there are 74 archives. At 4:45, when I started giving this command and hit enter, I gave this command backup database plus archive log, and I hit enter. There are 74 archives in my database. So how many archives should be involved in the backup, or how many archives should be involved in the backup, or how many archives I can write this question, or how many archives should be backed up? Tell me, what is the answer?
All the 74 should be back.
Yes, 74 should be back.
All the 74, Kumar.
24.
Okay.
Kuma, I wanted to ask, is it at the same time? Because you gave a time here at 4:45 p.m.
Yes, exactly at 4:45 p.m. I fired this command. I fired in the sense I entered this command and hit enter. Backup database plus archive log. At this time in my database, I see 74 archives. So how many archives should be involved in the backup? Or how many archives should be backed up? Is my question.
All the 74.
All 74. Okay. What about remaining people? I know who did not answer.
Yes, sir, all 74 archives.
74. Okay. Everyone 74, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Please mute everyone. I'll tell the answer. If you don't mute, I will not tell the answer. Please mute everyone. Again,
Can I try one more?
I told please mute everyone. Okay. The answer is I told mute everyone. Okay, great. Thanks. The answer is more than 74. How? That's the power of optimization and RMAN. The answer is more than 74. Okay, why? I'll explain you. Because how? Because backup started. This is the answer. Backup started at 4:45 p.m. and ended at 5 p.m. So it will first, it in the sense RMAN. So RMAN will take all 74 archives backup. So RMAN will first take all 74 archives backup. Then it will RMAN will take CRD files backup, and as the optimization is on, RMAN will again go to archive log destination and check if there are any archives generated in between 4:45 p.m. to 5 p.m. and take those archives also at the end of backup. Understood the answer?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Everyone understood the
Yes,
answer?
Kumar.
Yes, sir.
How
In the time
intelligent,
also.
how intelligent the Arman is? How intelligent the Arman is? Arman is so beautiful and intelligent tool, right? It is not even missing. See, every single minute data is also important in the database. Everyone agree with me?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So when the Arman backup, this command backup database plus archive log, when Arman backup, it knows that it is going to end at 5 p.m. Arman knows that I'm at the last, I'm at ending of the backup now. So at the end, what it will do is it will again go back to the archive log and it will check again, are there any archives that are generated in between 4:45 and 5 p.m. and it will involve those archives also in the backup. For example, you can see this. How many backups were there? How many archives were there?
70.
When I started this command at 4:45, for example, I have started this command. How many archives were there in the database?
74.
74. And it skipped all 74 archives. Why? Because all 74 archives are already backed up, but it has taken one archive. You see, 75. When it got generated, did I generate with my hands? Did I generate the archive? All right. When I started this backup, it found that 74 archives are already backed up. There was one archive which generated, so I have to take that. Arman knows that. Okay, fine. This is done. Now, after taking the archive backup, what did it take? It take CRD files, right? CRD files. After taking CRD files, again it go to the archive log destination and check. There is one more archive got generated, and it took that sequence archive backup also. And then automatic control file backup and SP file. Understood what I'm talking? Am I making sense?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Already we have example.
Sorry?
Already previously you have shown example also.
Sorry?
Practically you have shown example also and understood very well.
Yeah. Okay, thanks. So that is what I'm telling. So that is the beauty of optimization in Arman. Okay, Arman plays very, very intelligent role. It will not take, or it will not consider the starting time of the backup. Arman will not consider the starting time of the backup. Arman will consider the end time of the backup. What is the backup end time? I am going to end the backup at 5 p.m. So when I am going to end the backup at 5 p.m., again it will go to the archive log destination and it will check, are there any new archives generated? Yes. So let me involve that also in the backup. So it will involve them also in the backup. So that we are almost by this Arman backup, we are almost 99.999% we are in the safe zone. Because till the latest point of time we have the backups. So we are in the safe zone. That is how it helps. Arman helps DBS, database administrators. Okay, by saving our lives. In case if we need to restore and recover something, so it will save database administrators like this. So it is very intelligent tool. Understood about this?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, great.
Yes, sir.
So that is how I told you yesterday. Optimization is when you keep the optimization on, Arman will play a very intelligent role. That is what I told you. Okay. Yeah. So Arman backups, different kind of backups are done. Okay. Different kind of backups are done. Please be on mute only. Please do not unmute. There will be a lot of background noise. Okay, different type of backups are done. So today, after this kind of different type of backups, now I will show you one more kind of backups which we follow in the real time. In the real time, in our day-to-day environment, day-to-day office activities. What are the backups that we follow? If you people understand till here, I will start that one. Real time backups. Everyone understood till here?
Yes, Anna.
Yes, sir, now.
Understood, sir.
Okay, great.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Voice
Mute.
break అవుతుంది.
Mute. Is my voice breaking?
Yes, Kumar.
Yes, Anna.
Okay, just give me 1 minute then. Okay, fine. So now, as I told you, like I will start one more kind of backups in RMAN only. These are all real time now. So till here, this is conceptual understanding. These are all the conceptual understanding. Now, practical understanding. Practical understanding in the sense practically how we actually perform the database backups in the real time. How we actually perform the database backups in the real time. Okay. So now, in a week, day starts with which day? In a week, day starts with which day?
Sunday.
Sunday. Okay, Sunday. So week 1, okay. Database size. Okay. Database size is 50 GB. 50 GB. Okay, database size is 50 GB. Okay, or else database used size. I mean, used size is 50 GB. Okay. Sunday I have taken a backup. Now it's better that you people can raise your hand. You people can raise your hand when I ask a question. Then I will ask those persons to answer. Okay. Everyone are talking so that it's becoming like a crowdy voice. Okay. So week 1, okay, I have started my database backups. Database user size. Why user size? RMAN has the capability to take only the user blocks. Yes or no? Right? So my next question is database. I'm taking database user size is 50 GB. So Sunday I have started a backup. I have given this command backup backup database. I have given this command. For example, I have given this command. Okay. So what will be the size of backup? Now I will ask person who raised Balraj.
Less than 50 GB. Anna.
What is this? Can you please read it for me?
Used 50 GB would be this. Sorry, sir.
User size is 50 GB. Okay.
Yes.
Satish,
Yeah, no.
what will be the size of the backup?
So more than 50 GB because by the time ending the backup, so there may be my few.
That's okay. That's okay, man. Completely user size is 50 GB. So what will be the size of backup?
50 GB. Yeah, no.
50 GB. Okay. Next, what will be the next day? Monday, right? Monday. The database size is 55 GB because every day there will be some changes happening in the database, right? Database size is not static. Database size is dynamic. So data file keeps on growing. Data file keeps on growing. While the user is inserting the data file keeps on growing. When the data file keeps on growing, database size will be keep on increasing, right? So when I check the size on Monday, the database size is 55 GB. Monday the database size is 55 GB. Now in Monday I have taken a backup. What will be the size of backup disk?
5 GB.
5 GB. Yeah, no.
What is the size of what is the size of backup? I have given this command backup database.
Yeah, it will take 55 GB. No, it will take only change blocks. This is a 5 GB.
Okay, I have given backup. Wait, I told you that we are following one thing, right? So I'll check whoever raised hand. I'll ask them the question. So I have given Monday. I have given this command: backup database. What will be the size of backup disk now? Disk, whatever the size of disk is there, the backup disk. What will be the size of backup disk? Now the question goes to Srikanth.
Yeah, Kumar. Kumar, it will take 55 only 5 GB of the data, which is modified, changed blocks.
Okay, I am giving a command called backup database. I'm giving a command called backup database. How much it will take the size of the backup disk? Okay, fine.
5 GB.
Okay, that is your question. That is your answer. Next goes to Vijay Sarthi.
Yes, Kumar, it will be 55 GB, Kumar.
Okay.
Like we are backupping the complete database, already used 50 GB plus the new 5 GB, so it will be a 55 GB, Kumar.
Fine. So let me take a whiteboard. This is my database. This is my backup server, in which the disk is there. Disks are there. Disks. Okay. Disks are there. Okay. In this disk, the backups are going to store. In this disk, the backup is going to store. So Sunday, I have taken one backup, and the size is 50 GB. 50 GB. Okay. Sunday, the size is 50 GB. Right. Now Monday, I have taken one more backup. Okay. What will be the size of Monday's backup? Can anyone tell me? Okay. Now you told, right? 55 GB, right? Yeah. It will be 55 GB. Correct only. It will be 55 GB. Okay. I am asking what will be the size of the disk? What will be the size of the disk? I'm asking. What will be the size of this disk? Usually size of this disk.
Oh, 105 GB.
Yeah, exactly. The user space of the disk is 55 GB plus 55 GB plus 50 GB. 50 GB. Okay. Next. 55 GB plus 50 GB, right? 50 GB. Okay. Now, Tuesday, database size is 60 GB now. Database size is 60 GB. This is on Tuesday. I have given this command. What will be the size of the disk? Wait, I'll ask. Who raised the hand? Suresh. What will be the size of the disk? Backup
60
disk.
GB plus 50 GB.
55 GB plus 50 GB plus 60 GB.
Yes.
55 GB plus 50 GB plus 60 GB.
60 GB.
Next database user size. Every day database size is growing 5 GB. Okay. Every day database size is growing. Okay. Okay. Now it is 65 GB, for example. It is 65 GB, and this is on a Wednesday. I'm giving the same command, backup database. I'm giving the same command. Okay. I'm giving the same command. What will be the size of the backup disk now? Now who will tell? Nobody is raising a hand. Other people? Okay. Shravani, can you please tell me what will be the size? Shravani, I'm asking you only. You raised your hand, right? Please unmute and talk. Unmute.
55 plus 50 plus 60 plus 65.
60 plus 65.
Plus 65.
65 GB. Okay. Now we are at Wednesday, right? Now let's take this scenario. Let's take this scenario. Okay, let's take this scenario. What is the size of the database? Now my question is, what is the size of the database?
65 GB.
Sorry? Yeah, what is the size of the database?
65 GB.
65.
Size of the database is 65 GB, and size of backup disk size of backup disk. What is the size of backup disk?
230 GB, Kumar.
Someone can unmute and answer. What is the size of backup disk?
65 GB.
Size of backup disk is no, at the end of Wednesday, the size of the database, if I calculate the size of database, it is 65 GB. But what is the size of the database disk? What is the size of database disk? This one. What is the size of database disk, used disk space?
65 GB only.
Why 65 GB? 55
Because it
GB
overwrites
plus 50
the
GB.
information on the disk.
Yeah, very good. When it will overwrite? After 7 days. After 7 days. Retention period is not completed, na?
Yes. Okay.
Retention period is not completed, na? After retention period, then it might overwrite this. If we follow some standards, that too, if we follow some standards to delete the obsolete backups. Only after deleting the obsolete backups, it will use the space. But we are not, still retention period is not completed, na? Still only 4 days completed, 4 days. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. At the end of Wednesday, what is the size of database is what I asked you people. The size of database is 65 GB is what you answered. Then what is the size of the backup disk? How much size does this backup disk is utilized? So again, there was a network issue, I'm sorry. So are you people able to hear me? Everyone able to hear
The
me?
voice is breaking, Anna.
My voice is breaking. Okay, everyone able to hear me? Hello?
Still voice is breaking.
Still voice is breaking, bro.
Right? Okay, so yeah, that is my question now. Please raise your hand when I ask a question. So we'll follow this rule, okay? So now I said, like, at the end of Wednesday, the size of the database is 65 GB. The size of the database is size of the database is 65 GB. But the disk space occupied is how much? How much is the disk space occupied? Yeah.
230
230 GB.
Balraj.
230.
230 GB. Is it now my next question? Please raise your hand. I'll ask you. Is this a correct configuration? Vijay Sarthi, is this the correct database backup configuration? Is this correct?
No, Kumar. Actually, for the 65 GB of data, the backup disk 230 GB, it's unwantedly we are using a lot of disk space.
Exactly. Unwantedly, unnecessary unnecessarily we are using 230, right? 230 minus how much? 230 minus
65.
230 minus 65. Unnecessarily we are using 165 GB. Unnecessarily. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So what is the solution for this? What is the solution is? Wait, I'll tell you what is the solution is. For example, day 1 is 50 GB. The backup size is 50 GB. Okay, very good. I'm done. Day 2, Monday is 55 GB. So 55 GB. What should be the size of the backup? Size of the backup should be only 5 GB. 5 GB. Plus 55 GB. 5 GB plus 55 GB. Okay. Size of the database is 55 GB. So, sorry, 5 GB plus 50 GB. 50 GB plus 5 GB today's backup. Today, Monday's backup is 5 GB. Already we have 50 GB, which is utilized. Now Tuesday, 60 GB. Database size is 60 GB, which means what are the changes from Monday to Tuesday? How much is the change in size?
5 GB.
How many changes are happened in the database from Monday to Tuesday? 5 GB changes. Yeah, 5 GB changes happened. 5 GB changes happened. So the size of the backup should be again 5 GB plus 55 GB. which is 60 GB now. Okay, or else we'll do one thing. We'll remove this. Okay, it has to take only backup of 5 GB here. Next Tuesday, it has to take only backup of 5 GB. Next database used is 65 GB, which means from 60 it has increased it to 65. Means from Tuesday to Wednesday, how much is the change happened? How much size is the change happened?
5 GB.
5 GB. So
5 GB.
so when I take a database backup, on Wednesday, it has to take only 5 GB. It has to take only 5 GB. Right. Now at the end of Wednesday, the database size is 65 GB. What is the size of backup disk? Now who is raising hand? Balraj. How much?
65 GB.
65 GB. Is this the correct configuration?
Yes, absolutely correct.
Yes
Yes
or
or
no?
no? Yes, it's correct.
Everyone, yes or no? Now I'm asking everyone. Yes or no?
Yes,
Do you think that this is the correct type of configuration?
Yes, sir, no, correct.
Absolutely.
This configuration is called backup strategy. Confirm 2000% interview question. This is interview question. 2000% backup strategy. You can mark it as 100% interview question. The interview question is, what is the backup strategy that your project is following, or what is the backup strategy that is followed in your project? Everyone, if everyone mute, I'll tell if everyone is muting. Okay, good. So the question is, what is the backup strategy that you people are following in your project? This is the question. The backup strategy that we follow is, listen carefully, the backup strategy that we follow is Sunday full backup, Monday incremental backup. What do you mean by incremental backup? Whatever the changes happened from Sunday to Monday, only those changes we will take. What is the command to take incremental backup then? The command to take full database backup is backup database. What is the command to take incremental backup? Backup incremental level 1 database. Monday I will not use backup database again. Monday I will use this command, backup incremental level 1 database. What this command will do is, this command will take only the changes happened from Sunday to Monday. So now the size will be 5 GB only. The backup size will be 5 GB only, right? And Monday what I will do, from Tuesday what I will do, Tuesday again I will use the same. Backup incremental level 1 database. So Tuesday what it will do, Tuesday whatever the changes happened in between Monday to Tuesday, that will be backed up. Now Wednesday what I will do, Wednesday again I will use the same command, backup incremental level 1 database. So Wednesday what backup will happen, Wednesday whatever the changes happened between the last backup and today. Yesterday 10 o'clock backup completed. So after 10 o'clock till today, till now, what are the changes happened from Tuesday to Wednesday? Only those changes will be backed up. Again the size will be only 5 GB. Now Wednesday. Now let's go to Thursday. Thursday again I will use incremental backup only. So what is happening on Thursday? Whatever the changes happening from Wednesday to Thursday, those changes will be backed up. Again on Friday, what backup I will use? I will again use incremental backup. On Friday also I will use incremental backup, which means whatever the changes happened between Thursday to Friday, only those will be backed up. Okay. Now on Saturday what I will use? Saturday again I will use backup incremental only, or I can use one more thing also. Saturday I can use backup incremental. On a Saturday I can use backup incremental. Okay. Now going back to Sunday, next will be Sunday only, right? Next week 2. Next is week 2. Week 2 will be the again Sunday, starting with Sunday. Sunday again I will go with full backup. This Sunday I will go with full backup. Why I am going with full backup? Can anyone have the answer? Why I am going with full backup on a Sunday? Already I have a full backup on a Sunday, but again next Sunday I am going with a full backup. I am not going with incremental. Anyone has the answer?
Yes, sir. Recovery window is 7 days.
Perfect. Because my recovery window is for 7 days. So if I don't take a full backup, this backup will become obsolete or invalid. So week 2, every Sunday, I am taking a full backup. That is why I am taking a full backup on a Sunday. So I am taking a full backup on a Sunday. What happens after the Sunday full backup? What happens? For example, now what will be the size of the backup now? After 65, how many changes happened? 5 means 20. 20 plus 65, 75, 85. Now Sunday full backup will be 85 GB. Okay. Now this backup is 50 GB. So from week 1 to week 2, how much GB changes happened? 35 GB changes happened. So it will take full backup on a Sunday. After this backup is completed, day 1. Okay, day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5, day 6, day 7. This will become day 8. So after this day 8 Sunday backup is completed, day 1 backup will become obsolete or invalid. So while running every Sunday backup, what we have to do is while running every Sunday backup, what we have to do is cross check backup or report obsolete. We have to run this report obsolete, and we also should include along with this command, we also should include this command. We also should include report obsolete. After report obsolete, what should we do? We have to include one more command. Please do not write anything on my board. Thank you. So along with this command, what I have to do, I have to give one more command, report obsolete, and I have to give one more command called delete obsolete backup. So what it will do is we can delete or we can keep it like that also, no problem. We can do later also. So if you want to give, we can include all 3 commands in one single backup at the time of. So every Sunday backup, we have to run these 3 commands. So what it will do, it will take the full database backup. After taking full database backup on day 8, it will report obsolete. It will check what are the obsolete backups. So the command to report is report obsolete. Then after running this report obsolete, this will become obsolete. This will mark it as this backup. Day 1 backup will mark as obsolete, and we can use delete obsolete backup. This is a rotational. Rotational means cyclic process. This is a cyclic process. Again, in day 9 will be Monday. Which backup will happen? Full backup or incremental backup?
Incremental backup.
Simple logic.
Anna, can I ask one question?
Yeah.
So let's say for every month, every Sunday we are taking full database backup. So because of some issues, database backup is corrupted, or I forgot to take the data full backup, as we have 7 days policy. So
Okay.
how it would be impact? Because definitely there will be loss, right?
No impact. No impact. Why? Because see, very simple. I'll tell you. If I missed on day 8, obviously day 9 will backup happen, right? Huh? Day 9 backup will happen. So day 9, what it will do is it will take this backup as a reference. It will take this backup as a reference. So that is why actually it is a nice question. That is why what we will do is there is something called cumulative backup. What is that? Cumulative backup. Okay. On every Saturday, we can, instead of going with incremental, we can go with cumulative. What is spelling of cumulative?
CUMILATIV.
Something like that. CUMILATIV. Cumulative. Yeah. So what is cumulative? Cumulative means sum of incrementals. What are sum of incrementals? Day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5, day 6. Total incremental backup. So if, for example, day 8 is missed, nothing is going to happen. Once this backup is completed, then it will become obsolete, right? So what will happen is day 9, what will happen is it will take the last backup reference. What is the last backup happen? This. So it will take the last backup reference, and whatever the Sunday backup is missed, it will cover in day 9. Day 9 it will cover. Understood?
Yeah.
Whatever the backup is missed on day 8, it will cover in day 9 incremental. So it's simple. Day 1 full backup, right? Day 2, it will take only the changes. Happened. How? It will take this backup as the reference. For example, this backup, again, SCN is playing a very major role here. SCN means system change number. This database backup ended at SCN 251234. This database backup ended at 252 at SCN system change number. This. So what happens in incremental? It starts taking backup from 15 to some 26,000, 26,123,4. Okay. Now what happens next? It starts SCN 26. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 5. It starts from SCN 1, 2, 3, 5. So SCN is the reference point. What is the reference point? How this Tuesday RMN backup knows that I have to take only the changes. From where it will know only the changes I have to take the backup. From where it will know? It will take the reference point as the SCN number. The last backup ended at this SCN number 1, 2, 3, 4. So I have to start taking from 1, 2, 3, 5 today. And this is ended at 1, 2, 3, 4. 26,000, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then I have to start taking from 26,000, 1, 2, 3, 5. So reference point is SCN number for RMN. Understand everyone?
Yes, sir, clearly.
Yes, sir.
So this much elaborated or this much of introduction in RMN you will not find anywhere. You will not get this kind of this much time we are spending on backups. Almost we are spending on backups for about 10 days. 10 days complete backup class only from last 10 days. So, please prepare well. Okay, please prepare well and please practice well. Okay, I'll give this command, give this document to you people, and I'll also upload the recording and I'll send it to you so that you people can prepare the notes. And I will also give you the OneNote. Actually, I'll give you this OneNote also if you people have the OneNote. Actually, I'm preparing all the documents for you guys. Okay, like module wise. For example, this is a rack. This is for rack. So I'm preparing for core database also. This is for performance and tuning. So whenever you are facing any interviews, you can keep these documents in front of you. You can keep these documents in front of you, like performance tuning, rack setup. When somebody is asking questions, you can actually directly go to that page, open this page, and you can actually tell what is vertical scaling, what is RDBMS, what is GA home, what is instance, what is undo, what is a thread and password file and everything. You have everything here. So I'm preparing this for you. I'll give you the access. I'll give you, for you people, I'll give you the access to this documents. Okay. So instead of writing, you people have to write in notebook. That is for sure. That is for sure. You people don't forget to write in the notebook. Notes, maintaining a notes is the best method to remember the subject. Okay. You people continue maintaining the notes, but at the same time, I'm giving you this also because in interviews, this OneNote will definitely help you. All documents in one single place. That is called OneNote. All documents in one place. Okay. So for every module wise, I'm preparing for you people core DBA and DR and rack. So I'll give you that. In between, in the meantime, you can follow whatever the documents I have. I have already given these documents, right? All the core DBA documents. So you people can follow these documents in the meantime. Okay. Yeah, that's it for the day. If you people understood the RMN different kind of backup, different kinds of backups. So full database backup command is backup database plus archive log. Only the current control file is backup current control file. Only the archive log, backup archive log all. Only the data file, backup data file with the data file number. Okay. And if the optimization is on, what is the advantage that we have spoken today? Okay. If the optimization is on, the power of optimization and the RMN backup and backup strategy. So this is very, very, very important. 2000% interview question, 100%. This is no doubt about it. What is the backup strategy you are following in your company? Simple. What is the answer you have to tell is every Sunday full backup followed by incrementals over the weekend. On the weekend, on the weekdays. Okay. Every weekdays incremental followed by a full backup on Sunday. Followed by a full backup on Sunday. This is our backup strategy, sir. We are following our backup strategy as every Sunday full backup followed by incremental backups on the weekdays. And main important, when this backup will run, this is also important. When this backup will run, the backups runs in non-business hours. Backups runs in non-business hours. From what is your non-business hours? For example, I'm a bank. This is a bank customers. What is the non-business hours for bank customers? It will be around 1 a.m. early morning, 1 a.m. to 8 a.m. This is the non-business hours. So my backups will run every day. Every day my backups are running in between 1 a.m. to 8 a.m. And I will get, as I told you yesterday, I will get a report. I will get a report at 6 a.m. So 2 hours is grace period. 2 hours is grace period. Grace period to rerun failed backups again. Understood? This is how the backups runs. And are these backups are running manually by a human being or a DBA? No. All these backups are scheduled. All these are scheduled backups. These are scheduled backups in or via cron job. Cron job. The day before yesterday, I have shown you the cron jobs. You remember, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Day before yesterday, I have shown you how the cron jobs are looking in real time, how the cron tab will be. I have shown you while doing export and import. You people remember, yes or no? Everyone has to answer.
Yes, sir.
Balraj, Suresh, Satish, Nagesh.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Dingana.
Yes,
Satish,
Kumar.
Vijay Kiran, Vijay Sarthi. Everyone remember, right? So this is what the cron job is. So these are scheduled in cron job. So that will pick up the schedule every day at what time the backups has to start. At every day at 1 a.m. the backup has to start and it will start the backup. Which backup it will start? Sunday it will start full database backup. Monday it will start incremental backup. Tuesday incremental, Wednesday incremental, Thursday incremental, Friday incremental, Saturday cumulative, again Sunday full backup. This is a cyclic process. This is the RMAN backups. And tomorrow what we will do is, tomorrow we will work on restore. For example, CRD means database, control file, redo log file, data files. CRD files lost. CRD files are lost. We lost the database. How to recover? We will see tomorrow. How to recover or how to restore and recover. We will see tomorrow. All scenarios with, there are a lot of scenarios, multiple scenarios are there. We will see all the scenarios tomorrow. Okay. That's it for the day. Thank you everyone for joining this lecture. We'll meet in tomorrow's session. I hope everyone enjoyed the session today and understood what I explained you guys. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Understood, sir.
Notepad also, that would be useful for our notes.
Yeah, I'll send you the notepad and recording also.
Sure, Anna. Thank you so much.
Yeah, no problem.